Hi guys, LCFifa here. Want this FIFA 20 93 Prime Icon Moments Schmeichel player review. After reviewing Yashin's Moments card in my last video, I wanted to try out some of the other goalkeeper icon cards. This Schmeichel looks like a decent player, and I haven't used any of his versions since the 90 rated card. Anyways, you see on screen this team I started him in: Schmeichel in goal, Mendy, second in form Varane, Lenglet and Semedo in defence, Kante, Fabinho and Rivaldo in midfield, with Sané, Prime Lineker and wants to watch Pepe in attack. Schmeichel is 6'4", his right foot has a 2-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. I use him with a basic chemistry style as it's maxed out pretty much every stat to 99, apart from speed, so there wouldn't really be much point using any other chemistry style. So starting off with the positives, the first thing I'm going to mention is his diving, which was decent for me. Schmeichel has a great overall reach, which is also thanks to his height at 6'4". I never conceded a shot from range, and I think anyone would struggle to beat him with a long shot. He had a good coverage of the goal and would make saves at full stretch that other small goalkeepers might find difficult to stop. Although he did try to use his hands to stop most shots, he was capable of using his feet and body to block the ball where necessary, but this is something that he does a lot less than other goalkeepers. The next positive is his reflexes, which again were decent for me. Schmeichel made a few decent saves from close range that helped live up to his 96 stat. He reacted very quickly to most shots despite his large frame, which is important in this year's FIFA. Both with his hands and feet, Schmeichel made some great game-winning stops even when the player was only a few feet away from him, which is vital to keeping those tight games like in the weekend league. His handling was good for me, and it's where I've seen the most improvement compared to his other low-rated cards. He seemed to catch a lot more shots than I'd usually expect a goalkeeper to hold on to, and I'd say that it's one of his best aspects of his card. However, he's still prone to the odd mistake against corners, where he'd punch or slap the ball in a position where a catch is the obvious choice. Speed-wise, this card does the job. He comes off his line where necessary to collect the ball safely, and did sometimes beat fast players to the pass inside the box. On the whole, it felt fairly average. He doesn't play like that sweeper-keeper role, where he constantly comes out to collect the ball or pressure your opponent, but he doesn't stay on his line all the time like you see in low-end speed keepers. His kicking was great as you might expect with a stat of 91. It was very powerful and accurate to where you placed it, making it easy to start up counter-attacks from the goalkeeper position. Sometimes I find it a little too powerful, so if you do get this card, then it might be best to hit it just under max power to avoid it going straight to your opponent's goalkeeper. His frame was also decent enough, and I never really had any issues when distributing the ball. Positioning wise, this card was a bit hit and miss. Most of the time I'd say that Schmeichel was fairly well placed to deal with the shot, especially from range. However, sometimes I felt like the reason I conceded a goal was down to him being poorly positioned. I noticed that a lot of the time, where the attacker was central to the goal, he was maybe a little too far off his line, which gives him less time to react to the shots or complete the full dive. I feel like this is the main reason why he struggled in one-on-one situations, despite him having decent reflexes. This is a problem I found with all of Schmeichel's cards that I've used, and unfortunately, it's still one of his weaknesses in this Moments version, which is the highest rated card he'll receive in FIFA 20. So overall, I'm going to give this 93 Schmeichel a 9 out of 10. He was a great goalkeeper to use, but the only real noticeable upgrade between this card and his other high rated versions is his handling ability, which went from being one of his negatives to one of the best aspects of his card. His diving reflexes are good, but perform similar to his previous versions, and he shares the same negative as the other cards, which is that he struggles in one-on-ones. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. And to request any future content, then please leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to reply.